Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and also happy Chinese New Year. You are watching SEATV News in English broadcasting from Southeast Asia Television. Right now, please follow our main news headline tonight. According to a press statement from the Ministries of Foreign Affairs, Cambodian Prime Minister Somdech Techo Hun Sen will visit Laos on the 6th and 7th of February to enhance bilateral ties and cooperation between the two countries.
Japan, as leaders of the ruling Cambodian People's Party and the opposition Cambodian National Rescue Party, to resume talks as soon as possible to end political deadlock, which has dragged for months.
Cambodian Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, His Excellency Hao Nam Hong, held talks with British Vice Minister of Foreign Affairs.
Minister of Information, His Excellency Khieu Kanyarit, said that the ministry did not ignore the request of Mr. Monsenongdo, directors of Bee Hill region.
According to a press statement from the Ministries of Foreign Affairs, Cambodian Prime Minister Somdech Techo Hun Sen will visit Laos on the 6th and 7th of February to enhance bilateral ties and cooperation between the two countries. At the invitation of His Excellency Mr. Thongsin Thamawong, Prime Minister of the Lao People's Democratic Republic, Somdech Akep Mohasenabadai Techo Hun Sen, Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Cambodia, will lead a high delegation to pay official visit to Lao People's Democratic Republic from the 6th and 7th of February 2014. The delegation will include His Excellency Deputy Prime Minister Hao Nam Hong, Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, His Excellency Deputy Prime Minister Sok An, Minister in charge of the Office of the Council of Ministers, and other of Royal Government of Cambodia. During the official visit, Somdech Akep Mohasenabadai Techo Hun Sen and His Excellency Mr. Thongsin Thamawong will hold an official talk and preside over the signing ceremony of the following document: 1. Memorandum of Understanding on Health Development Cooperation. 2. Memorandum of Understanding on Legal and Judicial Cooperation. 3. Memorandum of Understanding on Cooperation in the Field of Culture and Art for the period of 2014-2017. 4. Agreement on Education for the period of 2014-2018. 5. Cooperation Plan for year 2014 between the Ministries of Interior of Kingdom of Cambodia and Ministries of Public Security of Lao People's Democratic Republic. 6. Memorandum of Understanding on the establishment of General Consulate between the Kingdom of Cambodia and the Lao People's Democratic Republic. 7. Agreement on sister city relationship between Phnom Penh and Vientiane capital cities. Besides, Somdech Akep Mohasenabadai Techo Hun Sen will pay separate courtesy calls on His Excellency Mr. Chumali Siyason, President of the Lao People's Democratic Republic, and Her Excellency Mrs. Pani Yathothon, President of the National Assembly of the Lao People's Democratic Republic.
Japan, as leaders of the ruling Cambodian People's Party and the opposition Cambodian National Rescue Party, to resume talks as soon as possible to end political deadlock, which has dragged for months. Cambodian Minister of Interior, His Excellency Deputy Prime Minister Sok Kheng, received Japanese Ambassador to Cambodia, His Excellency Kumamaru Yuchi. The Japanese senior diplomat called leaders of Cambodian People's Party and the opposition Cambodian National Rescue Party to resume talks as soon as possible to find a solution to the current political dispute, which has lasted for several months after the July election took place last year. The ambassador said Japan has been closely followed the political situation in Cambodia and was that it was essential for the two parties to meet and negotiate for a peaceful resolution to the differences. His Excellency Deputy Prime Minister Sok Kheng said the ruling Cambodian People's Party door is still open for negotiations with the opposition on the dispute. However, he said the opposition's stance has been always changed in its negotiation stage. The interim minister stressed that the protest is not a proper means to the political deadlock resolution in Cambodia. Political row between the ruling CPP and the opposition CNRP has persisted since the July polls, in which the CPP won 68 parliamentary seats and the CNRP got 55 seats.
Cambodian Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, His Excellency Hau Nam Hong, held talks with British Vice Minister of Foreign Affairs. His Excellency Hau Nam Hong, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, said, "If an individual wants to reform election law or re-election, please enter the National Assembly." This affirmation was made during the meeting with British Vice Minister of Foreign Affairs, His Excellency Hon Hugo Svir. According to a spokesman for the Ministries of Foreign Affairs regarding political issues in Cambodia, His Excellency Deputy Prime Minister Hau Nam Hong said, "The opposition party held demonstration and caused domestic instability and did not participate in the National Assembly meeting to solve internal issues that it demanded be resolved." Meanwhile, the Cambodian People's Party still has its door open for talks and negotiation with Cambodian National Rescue Party to work towards reform. His Excellency Deputy Prime Minister Hau Nam Hong expressed deep thanks to the British government for providing aid to help Cambodia's health sector, alleviate poverty, promote human rights and good governance. His Excellency Deputy Prime Minister praised the growth and development of British investment and trade in Cambodia. The visit of His Excellency Hon Hugo Svir is part of a sustained ministerial engagement program with Southeast Asian countries to strengthen ties and build new working relations. The press release of the Ministries of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation said, His Excellency Hon Hugo Svir is due to meet UK business representatives and visit the Watanat Tower, which UK designers have built, and meet with Cambodian alumni of UK universities. It added that His Excellency Svir examined the work of the extraordinary chambers in the court of Cambodia, of which the UK is a strong supporter, and will pay a visit to the Farmers' Toursland Genocide Museum. His Excellency Svir said he is very pleased to be making his first trip to Cambodia. Cambodia is a vibrant and exciting country where the UK is keen to deepen relations. He is here to better understand the current political landscape and challenges faced by Cambodia to help ensure long-term peace and security for the country. His Excellency also wants to explore the vast potential the Cambodian market has to offer to increase trade links between the two countries as a basis for future economic growth.
Minister of Information, His Excellency Khieu Kanyarit, said that the ministry did not ignore the request of Mr. Momsonongdo, directors of Bee Hill Radio.
Ministries of Information does not ignore Mr. Momsonondo's request. Minister of Information His Excellency Khieu Kanyarit said, the ministry has not ignored the request of Mr. Momsonondo, Bee Hill Radio Director. His Excellency Khieu Kanyarit said in the beginning, Bee Hill Radio FM 105 opened as non-governmental organization and later on Mr. Momsonondo privately funded it. His Excellency Khieu Kanyarit stated that Bee Hill Radio started with a broadcasting power of only 1 kilowatt, then Mr. Momsonondo requested successively to increase it to 10 kilowatts. No private radio station has such a high broadcasting power except FM National Radio with 20 kilowatts. He added that the antenna of both public and private radio stations are not permitted to be not over 70 meters tall, but the ministries allow Bee Hill Radio to have a 120-meter antenna, the highest in Cambodia. His Excellency Khieu Kanyarit further explained that the ministries cannot accept Mr. Momsonondo's request to extend his radio broadcasting because it already exceeded the permitted radio frequency offered to private radio stations. With regards to his demand to open a TV station, His Excellency said the ministry lacked frequency to be offered. And according to the law, a TV license is only granted to the private sector or private sector individual, not politically charged Bee Hill Radio that had announced its support to a political party. With regards to World Leprosy Day 2014, His Excellency Mom Bun Heng, Minister of Health, claimed that Cambodia will be able to completely eliminate leprosy in the country. With regards to World Leprosy Day 2014, His Excellency Mon Bun-hein claimed that Cambodia will be able to completely eliminate leprosy in the country starting from Gondar province this year. His Excellency said an accurate, standardized and free diagnosis is provided at local health centers across Cambodia to treat leprosy. His Excellency indicated that clear communication between nurses and patients, the use of standard diagnosis, the use of proper medicine and proper problem solving and rehabilitation methods have eliminated leprosy from Cambodia. His Excellency Sai Sokha, Secretary of State of Ministries of Social Affairs, Veteran and Youth Rehabilitation, said that National Center for Tuberculosis and Leprosy Control and the ministries has jointly disseminated information of leprosy to many factories. He claimed that Ministries is also conducting a strategy for the disabled from 2014-2018 aimed at inserting the disabled into National Development Plan. Dr. Rajendra, representative of World Health Organization, said leprosy rate had dropped, but we need to do more to completely eliminate it from Cambodia. He added that the World Health Organization will keep providing technical support until leprosy is completely eliminated from the country. Since 1998, leprosy rate has consistently dropped in a row, 0.20 cases among 10,000 people, while 376 new cases were reported last year.
Lieutenant General Chun Swan, Deputy Commissioner General of National Police, and Phnom Penh Municipal Police Commissioner presided over the appointment ceremony. Lieutenant General Chun Swan, Deputy Commissioner General of National Police and Phnom Penh Municipal Police Commissioner presided over the appointment ceremony of 138 police officers held at Phnom Penh Police Commissariat. The ceremony aimed at strengthening security, protection measures and social order in Phnom Penh as the population has exceeded over 2 million. Certified Phnom Penh police captains were transferred to the new task and another 103 police officers were promoted in accordance with the decision of His Excellency Deputy Prime Minister Sokhin, Minister of Interior, and His Excellency General Nesawin, Directors of the General Commissariat of the National Police. Lieutenant General Chun Swan stated that police officers who were appointed to new tasks will conduct their duties in accordance with the demand of Ministry of Interior and the General Commissariat of the National Police. Mr. Somli, representative of Phnom Penh Capital Police Officers, said all police officers will implement their duties in accordance with orders and principles in order to strengthen internal solidarity, national security, and build people's confidence in national police authority.
Japan International Cooperation Agency provided technical equipment to JVC Technical School through top company in order to enhance student capacity. Japan International Cooperation Agency (JICA) handed technical equipment to JVC Technical School through top company in order to enhance student capacity. A provision ceremony was held after a signing between Mr. Samsuran, director of JVC School, and a representative of Japanese top company, Mr. Ishii. Mr. Samsuran said, JICA's donation is to help promote the quality technical and mechanical courses being offered to students. He added that Japan usually provides technical support and financial aid to Cambodia, and this donation is to develop Cambodia's human resource capability to have reduced poverty in the country. Mr. Ishii said, this is the first grant aid offered by the company. It aims to spread knowledge and understanding to students of technical equipment and how to use and maintain it properly. He added that Japan has been supporting JVC schools since the 1980s. He indicated that top company has several plans to grant technical equipment to JVC Technical School and 10 other schools referred by the Ministries of Education, Youth and Sports in Cambodia.
The official of Cambodia's Ministry of Health said that malaria-related death tolls have decreased 7.7% each year during the last 10 years. The official of Cambodia's Ministry of Health said malaria-related death tolls have decreased in 10 years. During 2000 to 2010 period, the average decrease in each year was about 7.7% per year, attributing the sharp decline last year to the National Strategic Plan on Elimination of Malaria. The strategy has been implemented since 2011 and will be continued until 2015. A report said malaria killed 608 people in 2000, whereas 151 deaths were reported in 2010. Due to effort to fight against the disease, the death tolls from malaria were down to 93 in 2011, 46 in 2012, and only 12 in 2013. Dr. Joe Minchua, director of the National Center for Parasitology, Entomology, and Malaria Control, stated that death toll from malaria was no longer a major concern for Cambodian people. However, Ministry of Health continues to work closely with relevant institutions and development partners to reduce risks caused by malaria. Cambodia is committed to stopping the death from malaria by 2015 and completely eliminating it by 2025. Malaria is a mosquito-borne infectious disease which is often found in rainy seasons and mostly happens in forest and mountainous provinces.
According to the Ministries of Tourism, Cambodia attracted some 4.2 million tourists last year, up 18% year-on-year. According to the Ministries of Tourism, Cambodia attracted some 4.2 million tourists last year, up 18% year-on-year. The five largest countries to have visited Cambodia are Vietnam, China, South Korea, Laos, and Thailand. A senior officials of the Ministries of Tourism industry generated some $2.6 billion in revenues in 2013, up from $2.1 billion in 2012. The Southeast Asian nation has two World Heritage Sites. One is the 12th century Angkor Wat Temple in northwestern Siem Reap Province, and another one is the 11th century Previer Temple in northwestern Previer Province. Besides that, Cambodia has a pristine coastline, which has one of the world's most beautiful bays. It stretches 450 kilometers, crossing four southwestern provinces of Koh Kong, Prasehanu, Kampot, and Kat. Tourism is one of the four economic pillars supporting the country's economic growth.
Thanks for watching. You may follow this program online by www.seatelevision.com. Now we both and our team. Goodbye.